Hey guys, welcome back to Battlefront updates. Today I've got a little combination of news, Battlefront tweets, and I got the opportunity to have lunch with one of DICE community managers and get a glimpse of their office. So yeah, I was happily surprised earlier this week when Vincent, who is one of Battlefield's community managers located here in Stockholm, asked me if I wanted to have lunch with him, which I of course gladly accepted. And before we headed out, I met him up at the reception of DICE and I got a quick glimpse of how it looked there. The view was amazing, as you can see on the picture, and they actually had a room filled with gaming computers just so that the employees could go and play games on their lunch breaks. And I wish all workplaces had that. Anyways, as you might understand, he couldn't reveal any Battlefront stuff or show me the actual office space where people worked, but we did talk about the Battlefront community and I explained a little how it currently looked, and he seemed to actually have been scouting quite a lot before, which was good to see. And he also explained to me how they have been and currently is supporting the Battlefield YouTubers, which was really interesting to hear, as I haven't really been involved with any Battlefield YouTubers so far. All in all, he seems to be an awesome community manager, and if he is in fact the upcoming community manager for Star Wars Battlefront, we are in good hands. Now let's take a look at a few tweets I've saved over the last few weeks. First of all, we have this tweet that, as many other things I've covered lately, could mean a lot or it could mean nothing. Because this was posted by one of the designers of Star Wars Battlefront, Victor Lundberg, and it said, "My wife stopped by the office today to play the game I'm working on." So this could potentially mean that Battlefront is currently in a playable state, and in that case that is really good news. If it is actually playable right now, I think the chances are quite high that we will actually see a trailer that includes some kind of actual gameplay at E3, or at least we can hope for it. Moving on, here's a few more tweets from Roland Smedberg, where he decorates his desk with some more awesome Star Wars models, such as the Millennium Falcon, TIE Interceptor, and of course the X-Wing. And following the same spirit, Dennis Brandvall, who is the lead level designer on Battlefront, switched his background to Darth Vader with the following tweet. And yes, I just put Darth as my Twitter background. You're allowed to when you work on his game. Haters gonna hate. And that's it for the tweets today. Now I thought I just had to talk about something that has bothered a lot of people in the Battlefront community this week. Because earlier this week it was announced that the GameSpy service will be shutting down the 31st of May, affecting a whole lot of games. I'm honestly not sure how this will affect Battlefront. Some people say that we won't be able to play multiplayer anymore, which would absolutely suck, but what I've understood is that all the servers that are currently up and running are hosted by actual players, which means that GameSpy shutting down shouldn't affect those servers at all. I really hope that this is correct, because otherwise it would be a huge blow to the remaining Battlefront 2 community. If you do know anything about this, please feel free to share it with us in the comments below. Lastly, I thought I'd mention some other news that isn't related to Battlefront, but for anyone interested in Star Wars games it's really interesting. Because earlier this week EA announced that the creative director Amy Henning has joined the developer Visceral Games to work on a new Star Wars game at EA. And I think this is amazing news, because if you didn't already know, Amy Henning has been the creative mind behind the Uncharted series, and even though I haven't played that game, I've seen both gameplay videos and I've seen my cousin play it, and I know that it is a truly epic game that has some really cool storylines, and if I did have a PS3 or a PS4, I would without a doubt get that game. And Visceral Games has been working on the Dead Space series, so just imagine a combination of Dead Space, Uncharted and Star Wars. I think that could turn out to be pretty awesome. Well, that sums it up for this video. I had quite a lot of interesting stuff to talk about today, so make sure to smash that like button if you enjoyed the video. It's highly appreciated and helps get the video seen by more people. So stay tuned for more videos soon on both this channel and on my new secondary channel, and as always guys, may the Force be with you.